we are going in and we are going to watch Assassin's Creed Shadows. It is a new controversial Assassin's Creed that going to come out like when it's going to come out. I don't know. I don't care because I played like if you play one of those Assassin's Creed, you pretty much played them all. But I think that the setting for a new Assassin's Creed in Japan is new. What about a setting in India? I mean, you guys been running around almost all the places in the world. Just make an Assassin's Creed in India, make an Assassin's Creed in space. That's it. All they have left is pretty much that. Or Assassin's Creed in the future. Basically, that's Watch Dogs, right? But it's garbage.
Drunk Jap.
Make one that's on future but not dog shit like Watch Dogs. I think we are good there. I think with that, I think I'm gonna see Asmongold's reaction. So we are doing a react to react as usual. And if you guys want me to react to something specific and talk about some of the stuff, you could just suggest. I can't even say that word. Suggest me in that in my Discord or what do you call it? Discord or in the chat probably. But I will probably do it later though. If you suggest it in the chat, that is. I did have an extension for that, but I don't want to clutter my teeth too much. So let's go.
What is this? This seems like a really, this is a real long video.
Ooh, let's go.
Wait a second.
I think something is playing in the background.
Where the title is Outlaws, but you can't do anything that an actual outlaw
look
would
who
do.
it is.
Great follow-up, guys. Amazing job.
Okay.
Let's see what don't have the permission to use.
Wait, Outlaws made by Ubisoft?
Like they didn't have the permission to use the
Wait.
little stat. No, we needed to talk about.
I kind of want to watch this.
Let's see.
This is insane. It's a 20-minute because I'm not. You guys might not know this, but I'm actually not Japanese. So
I thought he was an alien.
So I don't really know a lot of these
I thought he was a goblin. Isn't he a goblin?
No, we needed to talk about this right here.
Okay.
This is egregious. Looking at it.
Egregious?
You say things that Thomas Lockley is going to come out of his nose.
No? Oh, that's Japanese people that's talking about it. Okay. Let's see what they think about it.
Out here with spatulas then. Hey,
What
let's
the
check out the most recent Assassin's Creed video that they released that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Let's see what it's all about.
Wow. Look
Okay.
got-
Oh, they are.
Nice.
Oh my god, it's a react to a react to a react.
Likes
Holy
and
shit, they're
19
reacting in the
million
video.
dislikes.
We are going into an inception with this shit. Like, how many reacts are that? So they are reacting to a video, and then Asmongold is reacting to that video, and then I am reacting to Asmongold watching that video, reacting to another video. So we are fourth-handing this shit.
Top of the world right now.
Let's go.
After
This is
Star
good.
Wars Outlaws, where the title is Outlaws, but you can't do anything that an actual outlaw would do. Great follow-up, guys. Amazing job.
Great.
I mean, have you guys seen Disney's? In Disney's, bad guys, all they do is steal stuff. That's so evil, you know?
Let's see what this is about.
Rice field. Welcome to the rice field,
The
motherfucker.
rice field that's right next to a river, it would flood right away.
It's good.
Wait. Oh, yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Wait, what?
Way.
Tumble.
The rice field that's right next to a river, it would flood right away.
It would flood right away. Not true. Not true at all. If you ever been to a rice field, that's not true at all. Maybe if you are in China, every place is a mountain, but not in the where I am living. You know, we have a plain field. So usually, what happened is in the primitive age, like a long time ago, like thousands of years ago, people did agriculture next to the river. So they just slightly dug a small ravine outside of the river, and then they channel the water into the certain direction to go to the rice field. It's like you could say a mini canal drainage system or something like that. You know, it's completely untrue. Just because someone is from Asia doesn't mean they know how to. It's prime example for that. from just because someone is in Asian. I don't know. I think I'm an Indian. I don't think I do stay in Asian, but I am an Indian. But just because someone is from Asia doesn't mean they know how to rice field works. This is completely untrue.
It's good.
Straight up. Any farmer you can ask here will probably say this is untrue.
Wait. Oh
It's
yeah,
not
I
gonna
guess
flood.
that would make sense.
It will only flood if you know what if you don't know what the fuck you are doing with your rice field.
That's why they
Not
had them
true.
on the steps, then, right? And I
No.
guess, like, yeah, it's why they had because they had that in Peru too.
No, I don't think it is true. Currently, if I run farmers of Tamil Nadu, let's go.
Huh?
But I think it's not true
Yeah, terraces.
because
Yeah.
I learned
That's
about this in
crazy.
schools. I think.
Uh-huh.
Flat.
Great.
Flat
I'm
island.
assuming we
Flat.
got 1 point on the
Wow.
board.
Okay.
I don't
For
think it's
shit.
gonna.
I
Okay.
love how it's 0 minutes out of 0 seconds. It's already wrong.
Not true.
Good.
0 seconds in.
Completely false.
Okay.
One thing we really wanted to do at the start is deliver on great player fantasy.
That doesn't even look like a river. Like it looks super man-made. This is a man-made canal.
0
at that. Like right there. It looks like it's dug out.
seconds in.
You know. Either way, it's a fucking video game. You play as an assassin that can do magic.
Okay.
Fuck
One
off.
thing we really wanted
Who
to
cares?
do at the start is deliver on great player fantasy. And as we started diving, we had 2 emerging player fantasies that were awesome. And as we started diving, we had
This looks like scuffed version of Ghost of Tsushima. Let me show you. I played Ghost of Tsushima on my stream, and there is an intro scene in Ghost of Tsushima. My god, I got blown away. I was like so amazed. The first question I came to my mind is how the fuck they managed to run this shit on PS4, you know? Right there, watch this. Best scene, I just give me a freaking goosebumps. I was so freaking blown away by how good it looked. Watch this. Right there. It's gonna happen. It's a game, dude. It plays. You control the character. And then the title just shows up. Wow. And he just carries the medal. Ghost of Tsushima. Good game. I have no complaints about this game. It's a AAA slop, but it's a good AAA slop. Totally worth it. Now that is a freaking intro. Look at this. It's a scuffed piece of shit. And this game is already out. You can play it right now. Ghost of Tsushima in PC. Look at this. It's a joke.
The shinobi and the samurai. What we didn't want is try to dilute them into one fantasy.
何この金ピ
This
カ
pimped out armor
こんなのあったっ
Do
け
these exist?
キュービの板と線のなんか統制具足だ
because
から
it's
さ
modern armor. I don't feel confident that it's correct.
How dare you question Ubisoft?
Yeah ほら
Ubi
ない
Ubi slop. Maybe more like
Looks
Ubi
like they didn't have
slop.
things like Kubiati Nayada anymore. I don't know what this is. No image because they're protected. Okay. I don't know about
Oh, they have Kamakura era type
that's
things
it.
in here.
Uh-huh.
They didn't have QB.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
because they didn't really do archery anymore.
Yeah
He looks like a bull. Look at the
They
cons.
didn't need it anymore. They had guns.
guns oh,
They-
that. Yeah, Oda Nobunaga was known for having guns.
Oh,
I mean, my understanding actually is that he had riflemen and archers. He didn't just have riflemen. He had riflemen and archers. But yeah, he introduced it. Exactly, yeah. Bro, this guy leveled it up.
Ooh.
Use guns at this point.
くっそ長いスピア。
Guns
they
of it,
both-
but I think it probably eventually someone might be a final boss that uses a gun
あ、コンパコ
in
ン
this
パ。
game.
Did it? There was
Maybe.
Ash. Yeah.
They didn't even try
Possibly.
to stab each other
They
with
used
the
both?
spear.
Yeah,
they
they
just
did.
like beat each other with
It's my
it.
understanding.
刀なんか邪魔だ。
Yeah, the katana
Katanas
just like
are dead
added weight. They're just
ラストチョイスね。
Their
there
last
for
chance.
culture almost. It was their last ditch effort.
でも織田
I
家の
wonder if the
あの
Oda clan, family clan is okay with this.
Yeah, I bet they probably don't have the permission to use this, just like they
So
didn't
they-
have the permission
right.
to use the Butsuzo statue in that it's in this trailer. I
Oh
guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have the permission to use that. But I don't think a Western audience really care about that. Just as Eastern audience don't care about Western's rules and regulations. So I don't think it's gonna, unless they copyrighted it, like Nintendo.
Through it and came up with a dual protagonist.
This is the this guy right here is he's the Japanese culture consultant.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the guy. He does game direction. Yeah, this is the direction.
he's
of the
cooking.
game.
Look at this guy. He's cooking.
He's the
He's
expert.
cooking big.
Yeah.
Naue is the stealth character, and Hiyasuke
Right.
is the fight character.
いやそう
What? What he just did? I think he reordered the
The
gun.
stealth character.
Wait, give me a
and
second.
Hiyasuke is
That's a kunai.
the fight character.
Yeah, he reloaded gun. Assassin's Creed needs a fighter.
Speed and agility on one side, and
This guy, I think these guys haven't seen Valhalla and haven't seen Origins because holy shit, that
brawn and strength.
has nothing to do with Assassin's Creed whatsoever. Dude's a freaking Viking and he's Assassin's Creeding.
They differ in every possible way we could.
At this point, you gotta take Assassin's Creed not as a title, but as a brand. Because Assassin's Creed got a brand, it's not a title anymore. You don't play as an assassin at all. The fuck you are playing as an assassin in Valhalla? Like, come on. You can, just because something has skills, that doesn't mean it's Assassin's Creed. If by that logic, you can have categorize Tomb Raider and what's that new slop I played? Horizon Forbidden West as an Assassin's
I
Creed game.
can't. I,
Blade in the Shadows.
ね
what?
え閉まってないよ。
It's not sheathed.
She didn't put her sword away. She missed.
背中切ってるよ。背中切ってる。
Ooh. I can't see it though.
Differ.
I think they fucked up on that one.
Yeah, I can't. I,
ね
what?
え閉まってない
Wait,
よ。
they're actually right.
Ooh, I can't see it. Still can't see it. Asmongold is hiding it. Oh, yeah, I think he might put it on the center. Come on, do it, buddy. What is he doing? Oh. I gotta see the original video. Give me a second. Because that could be something
the
missing
trailer
there.
like this.
ねえ
What?
閉まってないよ。
She didn't put her
Yeah,
sword
she is
away.
not shooting that,
She
but
missed.
背中
The
切ってるよ。背中切ってる。
cut her back. Damn. How do you pass the trailer like this?
Player will work.
ooh, why though? I don't understand this.
Cut her. Yeah, I can't. I, yeah, I can't.
It could be that's a short sword because it kind of looks like there is another You can see a handle there. But still, usually samurai swords will be sheathed most of the time because their blade is too sharp. You can literally cut paper, it was that sharp, right? So not really, not to mention, it's so brittle, like a katana will break very easily. So I don't know why she forgot to sheath that. Maybe she doesn't have a
閉まって
sheath?
ないよ
I don't know.
Oh man,
Interesting, noticeable though.
that's crazy. Wow.
She didn't put her sword away. She missed.
背中切ってるよ背中切ってる
Cut her back. Damn. How do you pass the trailer like this?
Player will recognize the classic Assassin's Creed experience in now.
That's a Kusarigama, I think.
Look, dude,
So-
she looks
I'm not sure. If Team Ninja, I think it probably is called Kusarigama.
so much better here.
Yeah.
She's so hot.
えこっちがいいな
Yeah, this
What
looks
did they
cooler.
do to her?
Yeah, she looks
bro?
better
Oh
there.
my god
Meaning that the character can go underbelly.
What
Say,
is that?
Hold up, hold up.
Oh
Hold
no.
up.
What
We're
the
looking
hell?
at armor, okay, guys? I spent hours looking at armor, okay? So
Here
I
we
can
go.
tell you from a professional here, okay? This armor looks like shit. This horrible. This helmet looks like shit.
なんでヘルメットだけ
Why is there no
雪を
snow
して
on
な
the
いの
That's
helmet?
true.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yikes. I mean, it's a well polished helmet, I guess. Lol. Yeah, you can't nitpick like this hard. I don't think so. Like, it's too hard to program this kind of shit. I think yeah, in GTA 5 they did that. But this lab comes in every year. I think the last year they released a
I mean, they're
Valhalla,
not
right?
wrong, right? I mean, that's not. Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
that's too so
He's hot-headed.
insignificant, you know.
There's no fucking snow on just the top of the
Man.
helmet, bro.
He's got a
油で
fever.
も売ってんのか
This spear
What do they do? Oil
not
it
sharp
up.
enough.
てかこんな豪華な
These
スピア
soldiers
持って
wouldn't
ないから
have such
な
fancy
こんな
spears.
な
Oh, they don't have spears that look like that, boys. You heard it here first, okay?
いやだってこんな外に
The soldiers
立たされて
were just
やつなん
outside
て
standing
さ
guard.
Standing a guard.
low class.
They
Yeah.
were considered lower class.
Oh, for real?
Low class.
Oh, so they'd
Ooh.
be standing out here with spatulas then. You're the spatula guard. Guard that Krabby Patty secret formula.
でもさあのヘルメットのテクノロジー
The
は
helmet
今でも
has
必要だ
technology that we need today.
雪が残ら
Mm.
ない
Repel
That's
snow.
true.
True,
Snow
yeah.
repellent helmets. We need that right now.
いや
That'd be
Your
really
fodder.
useful.
Well, a lot of people use spears back in the day because having a sword was a status symbol. This isn't something that's unique to Japanese culture. It was also true in medieval Europe as well. That's
Mm.
why like spears were extremely popular, not just because of their functionality, and it's also like obviously like you know the
Oh.
Roman gladius is a smaller sword, less steel as well. And so yeah, spears are cheap, right? Because you only have like the metal point on it and the rest of it is made out of wood.
Ah. Good logical explanation, but I think this is only
Especially in
popular in
this
China.
Spear is a
climate
lot cheaper.
age that
The Eastern
Ubisoft
side,
is
you
very
know?
progressive in
Western
showing
side,
in
I'm not
their
sure.
game lots of global warming examples in this game.
頭だけグローバル
Good
ワー
morning,
Go
purple
underbelly,
side.
The head is
fall
globally
around in
warm.
dirt, disappear
What's she
from
doing? She's just crabbing.
Ooh, got him.
Wait, hold on.
Ooh,
Hold on.
got him.
She's crawling. Okay, she got no snow on her.
the dirt and disappear from view.
Well, she kind of has a little bit.
Completely covered in snow.
Ah.
We really wanted to leverage all the light elements that come with our new tech and use it in a core way for our
Eh?
shinobi.
Oh man.
What?
こ
Okay.
れ何のため
What
に
is this
なんの
here for?
やんねん
Yeah, that well, everybody knows that. Like, this is one of the ones that I would accept. Because this is like, oh yeah, there's a trapdoor on the roof. Why is there a trapdoor on the roof? Because you're playing a video game. Like, I get it. I understand. Okay, that's fine. It's a gameplay mechanic.
I think in Sekiro, I think there is something like this too, right?
This one,
Yeah, if I remember it right, in Sekiro it
this
has
one
it too.
pass.
It's just a Japanese culture, I think. I'm not sure.
こんな いややばくない？雨
Agree.
超入り
Is
ま
this
す
you
よ
get so much rain leaking in? Yeah, yeah. It's
Leaking in.
because
Yeah,
it's a
that is
video
true. It
game.
is
This is
dysfunctional.
fine.
This? Why would that exist?
It does make
Because
sense.
it's because it's Assassin's Creed.
Even if this was real,
Yeah.
even if it really
No,
did
no,
exist,
No, no,
There
no,
would-
no,
there's
no.
I'm
nobody
saying,
would
hold
have
up, hold
this.
up.
It's
Even
not
if
real.
it did, why?
For spy?
You, oh my god, this thing would be moldy as hell.
Of course it would be.
Rotten!
Yeah.
that are cast naturally in the world.
浮いてる
Oh. GG. We're not gonna leave that one off. They fucked up. Isn't it usually should be coming from the ground, not floating above the ground?
You've got to keep in mind, this is the stuff that they said, this is the best we've got. Let's put this part in the trailer.
Ooh. I mean, they gotta show something.
That's unbelievable. Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Maybe it bugged out, glitched out. I don't know.
It's for the rats. That's to
Yeah.
allow access. That's to be friendly, right? We're being progressive here. This
Oh
is
my
Ubi.
god.
ウビテクノロジー
We're being considerate to the rats so that they can flow through the place, okay?
でもフローンドアのシステムはアキュレシー
Yeah,
For sure.
下開けとく意味
it's for airflow.
Is there a point out? Yeah. It's so
would
the cats can
get
get
really
in.
bad airflow if this wasn't lifted up like this. It would get really hot. This is in the peak of global warming.
Man.
We have sakura at the same time that we have a full
I don't think this
harvest
door straight up
of
wouldn't work.
apples. Okay, this is the worst. This is the apocalypse. Okay, you need this extra airflow.
Oh my God.
Otherwise, you would get.
Yeah, that door straight
yeah,
up
for
doesn't
sure.
work.
Why is it all bloody like this? What happened?
Somebody got stabbed.
ゲロ吐いた
Damn, this lady had a massive period.
And that affects how NPCs can see you and if they can sense you at all.
Let's look at that map. What is that map? Survey says. What is that?
I don't think that's.
What?
これなんか山っぽいよね
Well, those are mountains, yeah.
いやマウンテンよりでかくねこの
Well, these little
Is that
pieces would be a
Japan?
little bit smaller, right?
I feel like it's not Japan,
considering,
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
considering the size of the map, these pieces are like too big. How do
it's
you know? Like,
Pandaria.
how do you
人
direct?
人で埋まって
You're
るよ
taking up like 3 prefectures with one piece.
てかこの時代のマップとかってすごいさ軍事機密
Or top secret, yeah.
thing?
Oh,
だってマップなんて誰も持ってない
Normal
から
people didn't have
普通の人は
maps.
さこん
oh,
な誰でも見れる
It's weird for it just to be laid out for everybody to see.
oh. Is it just like easily accessible? Where is she? Maybe she's in like a super lockdown fort or
Yeah,
something.
I could forgive this one.
Yeah, she's
I
in
could
a
kind of
dungeon.
forgive this one.
She's
This
in
one's
a
okay.
sex dungeon.
うーん
Does this map look okay? Does that look like Japan?
なあていうか何が書いて
I
あ
don't
るか
understand
わ
what's
かんない
being shown.
山しかわかんない
This is supposed to be Hokkaido here.
えだってこの時代北海道って全然違うエリアだよ It's not part
It's
of
just a
Japan.
map. No, here's the problem. Is like, so remember what I said before about how bad games and good games are onions? And good games are an onion of more and more layers of quality, and bad games are are an onion of more and more layers of garbage. So that's the thing, is that when you see one thing that's problematic in a game, it is indicative of other things that will also be problematic in the game. That's the difference.
I mean, by the large, Elden Ring would be a 3 out of 10. Let's see what I missed. I'm kind of a little bit having some issues. Let's see.
Sure.
Why is it all bloody like this? What happened?
Somebody got stabbed.
Okay.
ゲロ吐いた
Damn, this
I
lady
don't
had a
know.
massive period.
That
Ew.
affects how NPCs can see you and if they can sense you at all.
Let's look at that map. What is that map? Survey
That looks like Japan, I think.
says. What is that?
I don't think
I don't
that's.
know.
What?
これなんか
It kind of looks like Japan, but yeah, it's half of the Japan because this looks like a Tokyo. But I guess this is like Japan, like 5,000 years ago. Not 5,000 years ago, like 50 million years ago, I think. Because nowhere near close in the history, the freaking thing looked like
山っ
this.
ぽいよね
Well, those are mountains, yeah.
いやマっていうよりでかくねこの
Well, these
Japan, China, what the fuck? I mean, Thailand? I don't know what it is. This looks like America, I think. This looks like South America style. What is this scuffed map, dude?
little
Is that
pieces would be a
Japan?
little bit small.
Is that India over there? What? I think it is. This is China, I think. I think this is China. I don't know. God, somebody tell me. Like, I don't know. It looks like Japan. It has India.
Smaller, right?
feel like it's not
like
Japan,
considering,
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
considering the size of the map, these pieces are like too big. How do
it's
you know? Like,
Pandaria.
how do you
人
direct?
人で埋まって
You're
る
you're
よ
taking up like 3 prefectures with one piece.
てかこの時代のマップとかって
Yeah, that looks a little bit looks like China map. Let me Google search it. See? A little bit, you know, like a modified version of China. I think they just inverted it or something. But it's super close, you know? I don't think this is Japan. I would be laughing if that's Japan. If they say that looks like China, that's China.
すごいさ軍事機密
Or top
That's not
secret,
Japan.
yeah.
thing
Oh,
だってマップなんて誰も
Why did it has something on top of it? Mongolia? Mongolia? I don't know, man. No clue.
持ってない
Normal
から
people didn't have
普通の人は
maps.
さこん
oh,
な誰でも見れる
It's
とこに
weird for it to
広
just be
げて
laid
お
out
く
for
のって
everybody to
変だよ
see.
oh, is it just like easily accessible? Where is she? Maybe she's in like a super lockdown fort or
Yeah,
something.
I could forgive
hidden
this one.
corner.
Yeah, she's
I
in
could
the
kinda forgive
dungeon.
this one.
She's
This
in
one's
the
okay.
sex dungeon.
うーん
Does this map look okay? Does that look like Japan?
な
I know.
何が書いてあ
Oh,
る
there's
No,
just being-
that's not Japan. That looks like a freaking. This looks like a flying saucer. This looks like it's a flying saucer or China.
か山
Shown?
しかわかんない
This is supposed to be Hokkaido here.
え
No
だって
shot.
この時代北海道
I mean, to be fair, the world age maps are kind of wrong. But this is just
って全然違うエリア
odd.
だよ It's not part
It's
of
just a
Japan.
map. No,
Part of
here's the
Japan. I think
problem.
it's-
Is like
Like,
so.
like I said, it's just I thought it's straight up
Remember what I
China.
said before about how bad games and good games are onions, and good games are an onion of more and more layers of quality, and bad games are are an onion of more and more layers of garbage.
Wait, once again. Good games and more games. That's how I felt about Elden Ring. You just fight the first boss and then you go to the second boss and then it's worse than the first boss. Like, damn. What a time of my life, right? I think I will recommend the crab game, another crab's treasure, over Elden Ring any day of the week. Because the jank in another crab's treasure is way better. Than what do you call it? Way better than
So that's the thing. Is
Elden
that
Ring.
when you see one thing that's problematic in a game, it is indicative of other things that will also be problematic in the game. That's the difference.
Hmm.
Hello?
It's
でもこん
Telltale
な
Design,
全国
yeah.
の地図できたのなん
Your country-
かすごい後の江戸エラーだよ
Oh, really?
いや伊能忠敬って人が結構すごい後に作ったはずなんだよ日本の全国の
I don't know
地図ね
about. I have no idea.
うん 1700、1800ぐらいだね。
This happened in the 1600s, right?
This is 1680, I think. It's like around like late 1600s.
Yeah, I think
My
there's some
understanding, I
maps
could
are
be wrong.
primitive. Fair enough, I guess.
Damn, bro. Hey, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so y'all know, it doesn't matter if we're not actual professionals. Okay, we're right because we said it
1580. Oh, I got
first.
yep, 1580. There you
Which
go.
makes you right. This is a Google map here. They got Google Maps here. They're using Google Earth.
でもさ、私たち今
The
ここ
point
にいます
shows that your
っ
current
てさ、
position-
現在地超でかくね。
Isn't it huge? Yeah, true.
They own the entirety of Japan.
Oh my god.
She's like a blade in the shadows.
The art of combat. Here we go.
Yasuke is our first historical protagonist in Assassin's Creed. What we know about Yasuke historically is just a bit, but it was enough to get the team really excited about the opportunity to work with him as a character.
Because he
can
was
fight
black.
his way out of anything, but he's also
Yasuke is real, actually. This guy is totally real. This is the funniest part. There is another game that actually did this, but people never complained about it because they did it so good. Because I played that game and I noticed it. This is why what I am saying is true. Because every time I say something, I know I experience it firsthand. So that's why I'm just saying it as it is. Look at this. You see that? Big guy. Look at this guy. Big guy. This is Neo. Big samurai. Looks like a tank. So big. Uses a freaking axe. Dude has a spirit for a bear. That's Nobunaga right there. This is Nobunaga. That corpse is Nobunaga. He's dead. Dude on a samurai armor uses a freaking great axe. Look at this guy. And then when he kill him, watch this.
I have met men who have fought, struggled,
See?
and died to create a world without war, where people and spirits can coexist in harmony.
Dude's a black
I
dude.
fight for them.
Yasuke, straight up. Dude protects Nobunaga's corpse, uses a great axe, tall as a building, fully black. He's Yasuke.
Lord Nobunaga told me that he would make me a true samurai someday,
What?
but he died before it could happen.
What?
It seems you
Nani?
achieved it on your own.
And then now you bitch about Assassin's Creed has a black samurai? Get the fuck out of here. If you don't play, this is why, you stupid fuck, if you don't play video games, don't come around and say it's bad. Treated me like property. Look at this. He has a backstory. He is Yasuke.
Nobunaga granted me the title of samurai. But I
You
couldn't
see
say
this shit? But I couldn't say exactly the story of freaking Yasuke. 1-to-1. Neo,
I believe
2017.
only my lord could rule a world as crazy as this one. But
Nobody complained about this.
I really want to be resurrected.
This is just trend bullshit, dude. People who complain always will complain no matter what. They don't have the proper knowledge. They just get triggered instantly as soon as they see something that's remotely even different. This guy existed. He is real. Yasuke existed way long before.
None
And they portrayed him in such a good way. Go play Neo if you want to know more about this. I would recommend that game. When I played that game, it was 13 bucks. Even though I hated the boss fights, the concept, the what do you call it? The polish that game had, I really appreciate it. It is the most polished game I ever seen. Like, you can literally learn everything inside of the game. Looking at a manual. It has a manual, dude. Inside the game, they have a manual for every skill you can do in the game. It is a free art. They make like they have like a really interesting what do you call it? Gameplay structure. Every game is like this too. Team Ninja, I will appreciate for their polish. It was just on a different dimension, different level, a whole new level. Yasuke is real, and I think he doesn't have much of a concrete history, I would say, but it is well known he is a real dude. And this game did that like 7 years ago. Look at this. So, if you don't know many stuff, shut the fuck up and don't freaking get triggered if you see something different. Okay?
Smart and
1-to-1, I just proved you wrong. Get
think this
wrecked.
way through things equally as well. And
If Yasuke is so damn smart, why is he writing at the end of the scroll like this?
っていうか向き違うよね。
You do not write this way on the scrolls like this, bro.
次の
Oh,
漢字
really?
だけにじゃん。
You write from here down, and then you work your way to the left towards the
Oh,
roll.
yeah, that's true.
This is the beginning. Okay? What
Oh yeah, the Japanese people write left from right. Right from left. It's super.
this is this
Complete
the only
opposite.
kanji he wanted to write for this entire scroll?
でもし前に書
If
い
he
て
had
あ
already
るん
written
だった
something
ら
before.
I think it's instead of I think it's like a flag or something. I'm not sure. I've seen some people wrote like this in animes as well. So I'm not
Before
sure.
this, it would be before the ink dried.
だから全部真っ
So
黒
the
で
whole thing would be so
Yeah.
completely black. So if you
If he
roll,
had written anything prior to this inside this roll, it would have been soaked with the ink.
This is so much better than I thought it was going to be. This is crazy. Like, oh my god. You know what I said before? It's like leave it to where is it? Leave it to liberal white women to culturally appropriate in the name of diversity. Exhausting.
Roll.
Yeah.
This is the beginning. Okay? Is this the only kanji he wanted to write for this entire scroll?
でもし前に書いてあるんだったら墨が乾く前だから全部真っ黒でべちゃーって
Yeah.
こんな黒々してたら
If he had written anything prior to this inside this roll, it would have been soaked with the ink.
How did they mess up the trailer
How
so
does it
bad?
dry up that quickly?
The actual reason why I think Ubisoft is making so many mistakes and doing so many things wrong is because I think that their product catalog is too big and they've stretched their teams too thin.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They gotta bump this shit every year. When did the last Assassin's Creed came out? Look at this. So the problem with that is they just made this shit a brand. So they just have to pump every Assassin's Creed each year. Look at this. 7, 2 years later, 1 year 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 later, 2 years later, 1 year later, 2 years later, 3 years later. Okay, that took a little bit long. And then the next year, look at this. Mirage, and then instantly this one. See, they gotta pump this shit instantly. So that's why it's scuffed as hell. They gotta pump this
Because they're
every
making so many
year.
products at the same time. And I
Yeah.
think that's caused their quality
And
to go way
that's it.
down.
That's the funniest part is that's just a single brand. They have multiple other brands too. That's the problem.
I actually
Absolutely.
don't think that it's necessarily
Completely true.
because of anything that's explicitly like woke or anything else. Because I think this is happening across the board. Now, you could say that DEI hire people are doing a worse job. Sure, yeah. But it's hard really to quantify that. I think that it's very odd that Ubisoft seems to be the only publisher that's able to deliver multiple AAA games every single year, but they all seem to be disappointing. Like, there's other developers like CD Projekt Red, Rockstar, From Software, like you can name a dozen others that are delivering games that are AAA quality, but it takes them way longer to make them. So why is it that Ubisoft can operate at such a
Yeah.
faster rate? Well, it's because they're cutting corners and they're not
Absolutely.
properly making the
That's why every Far Cry game, every Assassin's Creed game, every what other game they are making, every game looks the same. You go into outpost, you capture the outpost, you climb the tall tower, you unlock the map. It's the place exactly the same. Like it plays is so samey. Like Avatar of Frontiers of Frontier played exactly the same as Far Cry. It was that samey as fuck.
games. I feel like
Absolutely.
that's just
They became too big, so they have to pump out games so often, so they stay relevant in the market and have a good stock
the
prices.
logical conclusion that
Yeah.
any normal person could draw.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Can you blame them? Yeah. To an extent, yeah, but not really. Because they became a business point at that,
Yeah.
right? You know?
Bro, yeah, Yasuke is a genius, guys. This dude is so smart. What does it say?
Yuki Brave.
Yuki
Of course,
bravery.
Ubi would choose a
Ooh.
word like brave for him to write incorrectly.
Hey, at least it wasn't something like a potato.
Scroll. He's so brave, guys. So brave, so smart,
Yeah.
so black. Don't we didn't say that. No, he's
African.
He's African. He's the
Yeah.
legendary African samurai.
I am justice.
Somebody who always has a commanding presence.
So especially in combat, when we think about Yasuke, it's really about dictating how the fight will go. And to do so, we created a mechanic called the posture.
I do want to just take note that every single developer and every person who's discussing this is a white person. Listen, as a white person, I'm sorry. I don't.
Scroll.
Like what? What's going on? Let me see. I'm brown, so I can talk about some extent.
African samurai.
I am justice.
Somebody who always has a commanding presence.
So especially in combat, when we think about Yasuke, it's really about dictating how the fight will go. And to do so, we created a mechanic called the posture.
I do want to just take note that every single developer and every person who's discussing this is a white person.
I don't think that has to do anything with his behavior or anything, because he is a person that's on a different land that's completely alien to him, right? So I think maybe his behavioral aspects they could change, but it's so early. Even the black people themselves don't know how they acted before that. So it's just not a good argument right there, you know. I mean, bring in Kanye West. Let's go. Kanye West is the guy who voice acted freaking what's his name? Kratos.
Listen, as a white person, I'm sorry. I don't know why we keep doing this.
No
I've been
need for
trying to get us to
apology.
stop. You know, we have
It's
our
a nothing
annual
burger.
white person
This is
meetings.
a big nothing burger.
I've been pushing for this, but they just won't listen. Okay, I've really been trying to get us to stop this shit. I'm sorry. I don't like it any more than you do.
ないじゃん。普通の市内じゃんこれ。市内こんな時代ないよ。
These didn't exist? Wait, what didn't
The
exist?
little bamboo stick?
Wait,
ない
what?
じゃんこれ。
It's regular
市内こんな時代ないよ。この時代市内ないよ。
The little bamboo stick that he's holding?
うん。
It was different back then?
うん。革袋に包んである
It
や
was
つ
wrapped
だ
in
から
leather?
違うよ江戸時代に。
His is not from Nocera?
Yeah.
Oh.
結構後の方で。
It was made much later.
Good job, Ubi.
His hand is going through the sword.
Okay. What's he gonna do there? Oh wow, it kind of clipped through the sword, the big warp. Who cares? Yeah, his finger totally clipped through the. You can see it just fine. These are all so much nitpicky, dude. They made this game in how many years? Like, this is why he is so petty these
Should have had
days.
this done by AI.
Like, I'm pretty sure this game plays way better.
Here, I'll fix that for you.
Probably. I'm gonna play it. I played Origins and then I was pretty impressed by how that game played. Played pretty well.
There you go.
And in the motion, in the mid motion, he clipped through it like big whoop. In Elden Ring, your big ass sword, your colossal sword goes through the wall.
It's still going.
Nobody complained about that.
Hold on, it'll fix itself. That's just something that games do. You can see his thumb through here.
Right.
But it's okay. You'll
it's just the way it is.
That's what games do, okay?
Yeah.
Video games are just that way.
Yeah.
Look, okay, it's fine. Look, at some point.
Yeah, he kind of spins the sword. That's super hard to do that. You have to motion capture that, dude. Come on, give them a break. God of War.
It'll fix itself. Guys, I believe in Ubisoft, okay? They made Star Wars.
Ubisoft. Star Wars is dog shit, though. I have no complaints about that game.
They just rushed everything. They did.
Star Wars Outlast, dog shit. You play Jedi Survivor if you want to play a good game.
I think that when this game comes out,
Yeah.
Yusuke being a samurai or not, and the fact that he's black will not even be in the top 10 problems of the game.
Probably not.
It will be like a far
Like-
off. Oh,
Like I'm gonna say it right now. It's gonna play the exact same as the previous movies of the Assassin's Creed, with just, if not worse, with just having a Japanese samurai paint on top of it. Probably they might add one or two jank extra mechanics. Like instead of what do you call it? Instead of an eagle, you will change into another bird or something. That's pretty much it. It plays the exact same best case scenario you can hope for. It plays exactly same as the previous game.
yeah, and let's not
Worse,
forget
it can
about-
get worse.
Like, yeah, it's not gonna be. Yeah, maybe it's in the top 30 problems. Nitpicking? It is. It is nitpicking. We're absolutely
You can chamfer an
nitpicking.
attack, and then you can launch that attack to do massive amount of damage and take out anyone.
Oh, got him.
Yasuke is very, very
Man, that looks pathetic to be fair. Ghost of Tsushima combat, let me show you. Ghost of Tsushima destroys this game, dude. I can spell, that is. Even then, I thought this combat was kind of jank. But damn,
strong.
compared to this looks like a game of the year material.
What?
ついてる
He can barge through.
ほらなんで普通に開ければい
Why?
い
Just open it
Wait a
normally.
minute, hold
Yeah.
on.
だってそこの板を
Yeah,
外
there's
した
the
ら
wood beam. Yeah.
We just would.
He's a barbarian!
Yeah, you're.
It's true! Oh my god, they made him look so dumb. Look at this guy. He could have just taken this wooden beam and then opened the door like a normal person.
telling me that my level 200 warrior in Dragon's Dogma, like, I can't do this in Dragon's Dogma with my level 200 warrior with all gold star Dragon Forge gear, but Yusuke can do this?
Because Yasuke is,
Get the
you
fuck
know
outta
what?
here.
You know what?
He's intelligent, though.
He's also super smart.
He's incredibly intelligent, okay? So he knows that he can do that.
I mean,
He's just doing
he could be intelligent, but the player who's playing it might be not. That's questionable, you know? So that's why he's freaking running through the
this
door.
for style points, okay?
Yeah.
You know?
He's working on the mentality of playing a Devil May Cry game. Okay? What's the most important thing to do in Devil May Cry?
Oh.
Style on your enemies,
True.
okay? He's styling on them right now by deciding
What the
to
fuck?
instead of opening the lock like a normal human being,
Bro,
barge
I've really
through
gotta
it
play
and
this.
really show them the fear, the monster they should be afraid of.
筋肉だるまが来た
It's just becoming a Kool-Aid
I
meme.
need to play
How
this
come
game.
there's so much snow here, but there's no snow here?
Barge through reinforced doors. He can lift
Damn.
objects that now he
Yep,
can't.
that's
But
totally
he can
controlled by a
barge
player
through
character. Look at this.
reinforced doors. He can lift
Damn.
He walked and then he did that
That means
motion.
that he's
It's
somewhat
input.
slowed down compared to now.
出た甲冑ダイブ
Ooh.
Man, he's gonna fall like a
His hands are
piano like
bouncing in
that.
samples.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that,
everybo's seen this.
this
And
is-
the way this guy just the way
Yeah,
he
that's
just
not gonna work on him, dude.
that part doesn't bother me because this is like game logic, right? Like, I'm fine with game logic being broken for...
How are you even on the top of the building? This guy, I don't think he is able to... Like, Japanese houses are super weak. They have, like, a small... I don't know how to say that word. Like a mud tiles on the top of the house. If this guy stands on top of it, he will just cave in. It was that heavy.
Oh, the betterment of like gameplay. That's what I
He
don't,
ain't
I don't really
climbing
care a lot about this one.
shit with that armor.
Absolutely butt stomps that thing
Yeah.
like Mario, man. He
It's like that
created
all
an
accessory-
earthquake
yeah,
with
yeah.
that landing.
Yeah.
Damn, I mean, oh hey, but
It's
at
the
least
same as the
helmet
grapple
has the hole
points, you
through
know?
the middle
Like-
for the chonmage that Yasuke doesn't have.
いや、
That's
dread
good.
hair は入んねえな。
Yeah, well he could stick his dreads through there. It would look
no,
pretty cool. He would look like a pineapple.
Like 1本だけ。
Just one dread. Just stick one dread through the hole.
Oh my
また刀出てるよ。
Wait.
Oh my god!
Oh, no. I don't know what to say.
Once again.